Hello, it's me, McMac, back once again with another indie game. Today we're talking about the number 4 Rogue Factory, which is precisely that. It's like a roguelite factory automation game. So we do like combat in between building spells, I think? I believe that's what's going to happen. Let's find out. New round. Okay, welcome to Rogue Factory. I'm going to show you how to set up a basic factory. Press any key to continue. This is a sync. The portal deposits spells. When a spell is deposited, you will cast it on the battlefield. You start with one here. Click on the sync to continue. Okay, place the sync into the factory grid. Sounds good. Throw it in there. Here's a shop, so we can buy all of our stuff over here. Your factory with gold. Buy an assembler. Got it. Purchased items will be placed over the inventory. Okay, your purchase assembler 1, which accepts 1 input at a time. Okay, and there'll be more complex stuff later. So we'll get 1 assembler, and we put it over here. Fair enough. And then we got elemental sources, which are the building blocks of every spell recipe you create. So we'll buy an anima source. Okay. And then select the source from the inventory, and then we throw it over there. Now it's finally time to connect everything. You start with 10 conveyor belt segments for free. Well, thank you. So we will drop those in there like that. All right. Press the R, Shift plus R to rotate factory parts. Okay. Can I rotate any other way? No? All right. Or Shift R maybe? I can't tell. If you make a mistake or just want to reconfigure factory, you can click here to enter recycle mode, recycle button to continue. All right, recycle. Recycling parts you've placed in the current factory session is free. However, recycling old parts will cost $2. Interesting. Recycle parts to be returned to your inventory. All right, build mode. Lastly, this is your recipe book. Some recipes are crafted from spells instead of sources, so check this often to learn which upgraded spells you've unlocked. All right, so we got a spell book, all sorts of stuff here. Here we'll be able to click the recipes review details like current production rate and ingredients. Click here again to return to the shop. When you're done with your current factory session, return to the battlefield and test out the spells you've created. Now we go into combat. Okay, we actually control here. Okay, cool. So we made ourselves a flame mage of some type. So from here, it's just like Horde Survivor. Ow. I really shouldn't have done that. I was trying to get a coin. I was being greedy. Oh, things are getting faster. Are they getting faster or am I getting slower? A portal back to the factory has been opened. Get there in time to add the factory before the monsters get you. Okay. All right, we'll do that then. We've got 30 seconds here. See if we can get a little bit more. The combat is a little bit funky. I don't know if it's like, who am I shooting at? It's not shooting at like the nearest enemy consistently. Yeah, so I'm not sure why that is. But that's okay. We'll get a few more. All right, we're surrounded. Let's get out of here. Okay, level up. Careful though, every 6 levels you'll be hexed and parts of your factory may be deactivated. Be able to see upcoming hexes here 2 levels in advance. Okay. So 2 levels in advance over here. All right. So now we are on our own, it would seem. Miscellaneous conveyors. Okay. So here's the kind of the roguelite elements here. Like the shop is going to be different stuff all the time. Interesting. Okay. Can I pause the game? We've got stats over here. We've got go to combat. We've got some of those things here. Generate random conveyor parts. Miscellaneous generates random. Okay. Anima source. Spiritus source. Okay. And over here we can go in and we can. Okay, great. All sorts of different stuff. Okay, cool. Electric bolt. 1 fireball, 1 spiritus. What are we creating here? We're creating fireball. Anima source, a source mode that emits anima, the base element of flammability. Okay, and so that's creating fireball. So if we took a fireball and a spiritus, we can make electric. Okay, I see. So if we take a spiritus. Oh, but we don't have like an ability to do that yet, right? Yeah, okay. So we can buy a assembler. Do I have an assembler? I can buy an assembler for $10. All right, and then we can grab that here. Can rotate like that, and then we can grab one of these guys and we can throw that there. So I think at the moment we're limited because the assembler level 1 can only take 1 input. Right, so that's gonna make like fireballs or something, right? What is this making? It's making icicles. Oh, the spiritus is fluidity. Okay, interesting. Interesting. We can get an anima source here. That's more flammability. Okay, and we can reroll. Tunnel belts. Moves resources underground. That sounds like it could be useful. Corpus source. A source node that emits corpus, the base element of stability. Oh, there's an assembler level 2. We could do that as well. Mouse totem. This totem increases all assembler crafting speeds by 10%. Totem cannot be recycled, can be moved until combat resumed. Interesting. But now we have an assembler level 2. So if I go into recycle mode and recycle this stuff, can I like make something else out of this now? So this is fluidity. Do I get different ones each time? No. Okay. Go back to the build mode. Can I like combine these things into, if I do that, will that give me something? Oh yeah, it does, look. It gives me recipe filter. Now, what is this giving me? I'm not sure what's happening. All right. Output full. It's giving me infernos. All right. That seems like it might be better than what I had. Interesting. All right. We do have more assemblers, though, so we could maybe make more spells. If we just do, like, this. Oh, what happened? Sometimes it's didn't want to do the thing. Okay, so now we have, like, more spells coming in. Sometimes it's, like, deleting, and I'm not trying to delete. Okay. There we go. So now we got, like, 3 different spells coming in. Oh, it's changed now, is it? Force field. Why is it a force field now? Weird. Okay, I don't know. Let's go into combat. Okay, yeah, I do have more skills now, so that's good. Huh, interesting game. And we have like a force field that comes open every once in a while. So that is likely a good thing. Yeah, nice simple art style on this one too, so simple pixel art. Very colorful though. I do like the palette, so they do this like interesting, everything stands out real nice. We're only really fighting kind of like blobs though. Different shaped blobs. Ooh, that's a wall. I didn't realize that was a wall. All right. There is a portal over here. We're gonna get to this portal. We also want to collect some money. If we can. See if we can get a bit more money before we go in here. All right, we're surrounded. Let's get in. Okay, so we got some money. We can get conveyors, 2x assembler 1, peacock totem. This totem causes all factory speeds to be balanced when the grid has an equal amount of corpus, anima, and spiritus sources. Interesting. A Vanaglorious scroll. When used, this scroll allows all totems currently on the grid to be moved until the next time combat is resumed. I see. Well, I guess we get some assemblers. Miscellaneous conveyors. Okay, yeah, we've got like a splitter and some other stuff there. We do a reroll. Spiritus source. Miscellaneous conveyors. So we'll get a spiritus source. Gonna do another reroll. Assembler 2. And a corpus source. Sure. And then I guess we just kind of experiment with stuff. There are like specific things so we can make here. Corpus and anima creates a bomb. Corpus, spiritus, and anima. Arrow is just a corpus. Over here we have got corpus and fluidity. Does that do anything together? Don't think so. Frost axe? Interesting. Well, we have... Let me see. Will this make anything? Can I just like connect it like that, or does it need to be connected with a... I think it has to have a belt. Okay. I think it needs to have a belt in it. I'm just curious if this will like make anything. So the stuff we build now is free, but this old stuff, to delete it, will cost me money. Ice spike is crafted. Okay. So that gave us something else that we can build. We only have 4 entrants over here, so it's kind of all we can do except for building kind of like more assembler 2s and stuff like that, or we do have splitters, so we could build more of something maybe? I don't have a joiner, though. Can I like, will this like join up? If I were to do something like this, will it like join in? Not sure. Not sure. We'll try it. Let me see here. That goes there. I would need to probably move some stuff around, actually. Hang on. Let me try it over here. Or no, I put these together too closely. Okay, we'll play it. We'll play around with it after. I have no money left. I have some spells, so I guess we just go in and see what we can do. Starts you right off where you started, where you ended, I think. All right, we seem to be doing some pretty decent damage. I like the spell effects; are kind of cool. I like the smoke effects and stuff like that. Kind of interesting. All right, we're gonna go this way. Avoid these guys. There's health down there if I needed it. Got a portal has been open. Yeah, so it's just going to be like escalating over and over again as we go in, because we're going to keep getting slightly more powerful. But ouch! I assume these guys will also get more powerful as we go along and more numerous. 24 seconds, we get that gold. Okay, we're going to make it our way out. See if we can kill some stuff on our route. We're killing mostly stuff behind us right now. Just not quite what we want. All right, we're going in. Got 134 gold. Okay. Oh, but now we've got a hex coming up. From level 6 to level 7, all anima sources within the highlighted region will be deactivated. Okay. So that's fine. That doesn't affect us at all. Okay, cool. We've got a epic grab bag. Generates a random factory part. All right. So that gave us a new source of fluidity. All right. And we have assembler 1s we have already. Splitter might be good. Spiritus source. Can I determine what type of spiritus? I don't know. It doesn't seem like it. Let's reroll. A mouse totem. This totem increases all assembler crafting speeds by 10%. Sure. Cannot be recycled. Okay, so that goes... That just kind of goes onto the field. Okay. Corpus source. Another spiritus source. Let's reroll again. Monkey totem. This totem grants 100% conveyor speeds, converts all spells that pass through adjacent conveyors into water spells. Sure. Can I move it? Yes, I can. Okay. Is that affecting... Oh, that affects all of this stuff, hey? Interesting. Okay. All right. I'll get an anima source, because I don't have one. This is always flammability, right? How do I get different types? Yeah, I've got a corpus source, spiritus source. Do we need to like make it with certain things? I'm not sure. Poison bubble. 1 fireball and 1 corpus. These are fireballs? It would make fireballs if it was carrying in there. Okay. So 1 fireball, 1 corpus makes a poison bubble. So if I were to do this, you make flammability. An assembler would go down here. And why isn't it clicking? Okay. Assembler goes down there. No. Assembler goes down there, that makes a fireball. And then if we were to recycle this stuff, that costs us $2. But then if we were to go into this, that will make poison? I think so, right? Gas cloud, add it to the recipe book. Poison bubble. Okay. Interesting, interesting. This thing makes assembler crafting speeds go faster. Is that where it goes? Okay. And then we also have these things. I don't know if I can actually, like, add any of this to the line for anything. So that's what we wanted to experiment with. Like, if I put this, like, here, and put an assembler here, and then do this going like that, will that drop it onto the line? It does. Okay. So you can get a little bit more stuff on there if you wanted to. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Reroll again. 5 conveyors, an assembler pack, one of each assembler type. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, because that gives me now this new one, assembler 3, an assembler that accepts 3 inputs. It can optionally filter recipes. Interesting. Okay. I don't think we can do much else here. Let's continue on. All right, we're fighting again. Oh, we're at the edge of the screen. Oh no, I didn't know there was an edge of the screen. Oh, they're shooting at me now too, or no, that's me. That's my poison cloud. Nice. Okay, so we got a poison cloud now. There's a lot of enemies on the screen. It is getting a little bit difficult to move around in here. I feel like we're not killing enough stuff right now. But we will endeavor to get close to our portal so that we can evac as necessary. We'll get some coins here. Oh man, it's getting crowded. It's getting very crowded. Some health there, nice. All right, 12 seconds left. I got a little bit of money, not nearly as much as I would like, because it's really quite full here. Okay, well we leveled up. I don't know what that does for us, but we leveled up. All right, but now we've got a level 3 assembler here. So what can we do? Is there anything we can make with a level 3 assembler? Corpus, a spiritus, and an anima makes an attack potion. Increases attack by 25% for 1 second. Okay. What else can we do here? If we put in 2 fireballs, you get a burning column. 2 corpus and an anima gives you chrysopoi. An earthquake, 1 seismic shockwave. Electric bolt, ember staff, fireballs, fire whirl. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. Frost axe. So you can do 3 of the same thing. That will also give you specific stuff as well. I don't know how to get ice though. I got this fluidity. It makes an icicle. Ice volley is 2 icicles. Poison bubble. Doesn't seem to be too much that we can do with this, except for speed potions. Oh, but I guess like anything that's like 3 fireballs or something, right? 2 spiritus. Anything with like 3 spiritus? Because I have 3 icicle makes a frost axe. That could be interesting. So if we throw this over here, gonna need 3 inputs into it, right? And then we need to feed it with 3 icicles. So an assembler here, an assembler. Yeah, 1 assembler there, 1 assembler there. Oops. Accidentally deleted it. And then, or actually, can I use a splitter here to like make? I know I'm doing this really inefficiently, but I'm just kind of experimenting with stuff at the moment. Yeah, so we get another assembler. We can do another assembler up that way. And that spirited should be enough. Okay. So assembler, we have 2x assembler there. Okay, perfect. So one can go here, right? And go there. And then another assembler can go like here. And then this can go here. Oh, why is it always... It's a little bit temperamental for deleting. And then that can go there. And then that should make frost axes. Okay, cool. So now we got frost axes coming in to our combat here. Very cool. Very interesting. Corpus source, I guess. We have no assemblers. Yeah, we'll get that. We'll re-roll. We'll get another regular assembler. Another mouse totem. Miscellaneous conveyors. I don't think we need any of those right now. Let's re-roll again. Hedgehog totem. This totem increases all factory speeds by 5%. Okay, 5 conveyors, miscellaneous, Acidia scroll. When used, this scroll reduces enemy movement speed by 50% for the next 20 seconds of combat. Let's re-roll again. Corpus source, miscellaneous, assembler 2. Yeah. And I guess we'll get miscellaneous conveyors. Okay. Well, let's see if we can survive. I don't know. Oh my gosh, they start you off right where you left off, so you're always... Oh my god, there's an eyeball. There's an eyeball. Did he give me lots of coins? Oh yeah, I can see the axe now too, though. Ah! Oh, I'm at the edge of the screen. I made bad choices of my life. All right. Ah! All right. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, we made it. We made it out. Got eyeballs now. There's eyeballs chasing us. There are many, many creatures coming after us. Gonna be at the edge of the screen again here, so we gotta be careful. But we're gonna try to make our way around. Squeeze through. Ow, ow, ow. Didn't squeeze. I thought I would have my shield. I did not have my shield. There we go. Trying to get some coins. Alright, 20 seconds left. Make our way up here, through these guys. Perfect timing on the shield. Enter or earn plus 250. Ah, get out. Alright, we're gonna die. Alright, we got. Whew. Alright, we got 183 there. It said also if you earn 250, I guess you automatically come out. Okay. This is level... Okay, this is almost done. Got... what do we got here? Assembler 2. Sure. Some miscellaneous. So we should be good for a while for those. Reroll again. Tunnel belts. 2 times assembler 1s. Alright. We need like more sources, I feel like, right? Anima source, ant totem. This totem grants 10% knockback for every pair of tunnel belts. Interesting. That's kind of curious. Okay. Tunnel belts, corpus source, tunnel belts, spiritus source. We don't have any. Corpus source. Get another reroll again. A grab bag. Generates a random factory part. Okay, that gave us another assembler too. And then, okay, I think we spent enough. We're gonna have to see what we can do here. Since we didn't know what we were doing when we first started this off, but we do have 3 corpus source. We don't have another 3, but we can do some combinations here. So if we look in here, what can we make? We can make health potions. That'll be 3 anima. No, I can't do that right now. What else do we have here? We've got 3 corpus and 3 anima. Burning column. That's 2 fireballs. Okay, we could do that. Why don't we do a burning column? So that's going to take an anima source here. And we'll have to be a little bit strategic around where we put this, so that we can make use of our space here. Yeah, that will go like that. And then we can use this and this. And then like so, and then one of these guys here. Burning column crafted. Okay, great. And then that can just go into there. Nice. Okay, so we got that going. A bomb is 1 corpus and 1 anima. So we could get that going too. So if we throw that there, I'm going to try to see if I can make sure I can like split off everything. Yeah, it makes sense to like be able to like split whenever possible, right? The deletion is really sensitive. So if we throw this down here and then throw this down here and this over here, that gives us a corpus and an anima. And then we can do a bomb by using one of each into one of these guys. That should give me a bomb, which can go up this way. Cool. That's making bombs, right? Yeah, that's making bombs. Okay, cool. What else can we do here? I like this. This is interesting. Yeah, we got 2 corpus and 1 anima. I don't have a level 3. Could do electric bolt is 1 fireball and 1 spiritus. So spiritus source and a fireball could make me... Yeah, we can do that, I think, right? So if I do a fireball coming out of here, so if we just have this guy, and then we get an assembler. Oh, I did it again. All right, we get an assembler there, and that makes us a fireball, correct? And then a spiritus needs to go in. But if we do this one, and what is this thing again? This is causing me anima sources, right? Okay, that's fine. So throw this here. We'll throw a splitter. Actually, put you like that. Throw a splitter here. And throw that in there. And then that like that. Electric bolt crafted. Nice. Okay, cool. So we've got a bunch of different stuff going on. And I could do more. I still have time. Voltaic hammers being... Yeah, we're making all sorts of crazy stuff now. So I kind of wish I had more space in certain areas here. We got... What do we got? We got one more assembler too. We've got 2 corpus and a anima source. Earthquake, 1 seismic shockwave. Okay. Ember staff, that's 3 fireballs. Fire whirl is 1 fireball. Force field, we got that already. Frost axe, we got health potion, 3 anima. Can't make that. 2 spiritus, no, we can't make that either. And furnace is 2 of those. Yeah, anything with like 2 corpus? Or 1 corpus and 1 anima. Let's see here. 1 corpus. Ball lightning, 1 electric bolt. 1 fireball. No, I don't think there's anything. There's this that we can make if we can get a level 3. 2 corpus and 1 anima. Makes a chrysopoia. Gives $2. Oh, that just makes us money. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can make with this combination at the moment. So until we get a new set of stuff here, we'll have to go. Okay, so let's head on in. And oh my goodness, we started off in bad shape here. Okay. Oh, there's a question mark over here. What's the question mark for? Oh, that's a wall. All right, there is a lot of creatures. I'm headed over to this question mark. There's a question mark. Is it just one of these? Got to be in the area for a little bit. Yeah, 1 epic totem. Okay, I'll take it. And we got to break through here. If we can. Oh my gosh, we're dropping bombs though, so that's good. All right, we're doing fire waves. We're doing all sorts of stuff. There is a lot of enemies though. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Health, thank you. We're going to make it down here. Enter. Yeah, we're just going to stay around this area wherever there is fewer enemies. We are totally surrounded. Can we make it any farther? Yeah, we're doing okay. We're holding our ground. Shield is helping a lot. Some health there, gonna grab. No, we're holding our ground. We're doing okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Ooh. So we get an epic totem. Nice. Alright, so what does this one do? This totem increases all assembler crafting speeds by 25% every time a scroll is used. Hawk totem, this totem grants 100% critical hit damage. Okay. The cat totem, this totem increases conveyor and assembler speeds by 5% for every $100 you have. Squirrel totem, this totem increases all assembler crafting speeds by 2% per assembler held in inventory. And then the vulture totem, this totem grants 20% physical damage when another totem is destroyed. Interesting. Okay. We got lots of cool stuff. Critical hit damage. I don't know what my critical hit rate is. Assembler speeds by 5% for every $100. So if I don't spend my money, I can get like at least 5%. Right now, 15% would be the current. Squirrel totem. This totem increases all assembler crafting speeds by 2% per assembler held in inventory. I think that's a little bit easier to scale, right? So currently it's 10%. Yeah, let's grab that one. Yeah, okay. Does this need to go anywhere? It can just be wherever it is, I guess. Okay. That's fine. And then Vanaglorious scroll. When used, the scroll allows all totems currently on the grid to be moved until the next time combat is resumed. Okay. And so it's to our benefit to get assemblers now. And we'll get an anima source. We'll reroll. Get more assemblers. Corpus source, sure. Another assembler. The totem increases all factory speeds by 5%. Yeah, no problem. So that just takes up space, right? Let's reroll again. What's going on here? Click to select a charm. Oh. Realger. All spells deposited into sinks within the highlighted region are doubled in size. Gain $1,000. What? So if I move the sink over there, I could get stuff doubled. Oh, interesting. Okay. That means deleting this. Okay, so we'll need to leave some money to move that around. 2 assembler ones. Yes, 2 assembler ones there. Yeah, perfect. We're now making stuff a lot faster, which is good. We're making more icicles than we need over here, it looks like, too. Okay, let's reroll again. A Tristita roll. When scroll, I should say. When used, the scroll kills all enemies, but they do not drop any coins. Okay. Hedgehog, assembler 2 would be good. It would be good to get like an assembler 3, but seems to be pretty rare. Get some extra conveyors. Okay, last reroll thing. A power crystal has recipe crafting time in all adjacent assemblers. What? That's for 75 bucks. Yeah, I'll get that. And another assembler. Okay. And then we need to move this guy into this pink zone. So we're going to recycle this. And then that gives us a powerhouse recipe, the crafting time, and all adjacent assemblers. Okay, so this guy's got to go into here somewhere where I'm not going to get too blocked in. I might have to delete this stuff here. Yeah, we're going to delete that. I should have deleted this. I don't think that's going to cost me because I built it this time. Okay. So get that a little more central in there. We can get stuff around to it. And then we just need to redistribute these tracks, different areas here. What was being made here? That was being made... That was an animus going into there, I think, right? Yeah, that's fine. We will do this. Oop, I keep deleting stuff by accident. Okay. So everything that's here needs to go up this way now. So we'll recycle that. So is that going to make everything go that way? I think so. But it's not super efficient at the moment. We've got a block over here that is not efficient enough that we might be able to like send around. Do I have enough of these. I can maybe like, yeah, if we recycle those, because even the bombs are not making it through. Yeah, let's recycle that. And then we can do tunnels as well, right? How does a tunnel work? Tunnel, if we tunnel down from here, and then can I just like tunnel out anywhere? I don't understand how these work. Sends resources from a conveyor below ground to a corresponding output. So how do I set the output? How do I set the output for you? How do I set your output? Tunnel. Oh, I see. Okay, it goes in like a line like that. Okay. It's got to be within a certain radius. Okay, I see, I see. Can I make use of that somehow? If I move this, maybe? Yeah, if we recycle this and put that there, and then put this here. Oh, actually, that's not going to work either. That's fine, though. We want to send tunnel output up here. Tunnel input. Oh, is this too far? Looks like that's too far. Dang it. All right. That's fine. We will go this way for now. But what we can do is put this here. So that will be a little bit fewer stops along the way. Nice. Okay. What are you waiting for? You're good. You're good. You were making icicles, but that's all you were making, right? Don't really need that anymore, I don't think. Okay. It's taking a little while for me to figure everything out here. But I think we got mostly all the stuff figured out. You are making force fields, but you're not able to output because this is coming out this way. So we'll recycle that. And we will send you guys up this way. So that will be better. Okay. So I think that all makes a little bit more sense. And now we have 3, 2, and 1 over here. So we can make a little bit of more stuff. And we still have $100 here to spend to fix a few things too if needed. Right, so the force field is really helpful, I think. So that's like 1 animus and 1 spiritus going into one of these guys. So we can make more of those by putting them up here somewhere. And if I do this properly, I might be able to use these guys still. Yeah, I think that will be fine. Oh, and I'm out of tracks here. Okay. So that's, yeah, we're now officially out of those. Miscellaneous conveyors. Okay, perfect. We can grab some of those. Okay, so that's going in there now. So that's good. That's making us more force fields. So we'll have force fields more frequently. And then we still have 3 of these guys. Can I do anything with that? 3 corpses. I've got corpses and anima makes more bombs. Spiritus. Yeah, what else do we have in here? Speed potion, seismic shockwave as a corpsus and a spiritus. Poison bubble we're making already. Yeah, trying to see something in these corpses. There's not like much of the corpses available right now. Fire whirl, 1 fireball. Ember staff, electric bolt, earthquake, 1 seismic shockwave. I don't know how to make that. Chrysopia, that's 2 corpses and 1 animus, but we need a level 3 factory. 2 fireballs. Yeah, there's not much to make with the corpses that we're not already making quite a bit of. Or it doesn't require like a level 3 item on here. Okay, that's fine. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. This might be the one where we die because we're already surrounded by like 1,000 things. But everything's bigger. Look how huge all of our weapons are now. It's great. So you might actually be okay. And we've got pretty much constant shield now too. So that works out well. Get down here. There's lots of coins that have been left on the ground behind us. I'm gonna kind of try to get through here. We've got some new enemies too, little blue dudes. Trying to get through into here. Yeah, well the force field was an excellent decision. That's helping a lot. So I'm pretty much able to kind of like just walk through all this stuff now. There's the portal. Make our way around. Yeah, we're doing pretty good at these force fields. And the firewall is helpful too. Nice. Yeah, we haven't even taken any damage because of the force fields are just constantly up now. Fantastic. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. Yeah, very cool game. But I've been playing this for way too long already. This gives you a good sense of what happens in this game, though. But yeah, we're able to, you get this roguelike element of getting the materials and assembly pieces and all that, and then you assemble in a relatively controlled space here to make a factory, to create a bunch of stuff. I highly recommend the shields here. They work really well. But yeah, really cool game. This comes out on February 3rd, 2026, so this might be out just a little bit before that. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe as well. But this has been Rogue Factory. Thanks always for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.